Hello, my name is Augusta from Ilobyte, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to create records for your products and services. In the previous video we have learned how to create records for your contacts, which involve your vendors, your customers and your employees, and also how to create records for your branch. But now we're going to go to products and services. We have items, we have categories, units of measure. First, let's go to categories, because when you are creating your item, you need to state which category they belong to. So let's go and fill in the record for categories first. New category. So this is name. Name. As a kitchen store owner, I have various items that I want to sell, right? So maybe for instance, non-stick. Non-stick can be a category. Non-stick can be a category, right? So if you have a picture of what you want to put, please, you can just click on this and find a picture. I don't have a picture, so I'm going to leave the thumbnail empty. So click on non-stick and create item category. Okay, so that's just an example. So depending on what you're selling, if you have a category you want to record, you come here and record it under products and services. Now let's go to products and services. Okay, let us check the management. If you want to manage categories, right? You want to manage categories because you've already put in a new one. Now you want to manage it. So you see there's fashion, hybrid feeds, be drinks, be foods, be yogurt, a lot of things. A lot of things. Let's go to the next page to find our own category. Pastries, kitchen equipment, non-stick. So you can just create a category for anything you feel your product or service belongs to. Create a category for it. Now let's go to products and services again. Let's go and record our items. New item. Good. Now select item type. Is it in stock? Is it something you already have in your shop? Is it non-stock? Is it something that maybe when your customer asks for it, you drop ship, right? You just source for the owner and deliver it. You don't stock it up in your shop. Is it a service? That means it's not a product, right? Is it a service? So item code, leave it for the software. Barcode, if your product has a barcode, put in the barcode here. This is obviously a demo account, so I don't have any products, so I don't have any barcode for my products, so I'm going to leave it empty. Let's go to branches. My branch is what? Jola Kitchen Store, as you already know. Yes. Then item category. Now this item that I want to fill in here. What is it? What is it? Right? I'm going to go to kitchen equipment. Now item description. Just put the name of the item. Just put the name of the item. I'm going to write blender. Blenders. Okay, blenders. Now sales account, just leave it as it is. Leave everything here as it is, right? Now expenses description, please leave it as it is. Selling price, so that will not get confused here. Selling price, how much are you selling your blender? How much are you selling your blender? So for me, I'm selling my blender at 55k. Very cheap, right? So 55,000 naira is the selling price of my blender. The other level, this is how many blenders do you want to have, so that they will now tell you, you now have this number, it's time for you to stock up, it's time for you to restock. So let's say 5. I want my blenders to be 5 before I can now go and restock. Now select UOM. UOM is unit of measure, right? So how do you measure a blender? Is it units, kilogram, carton, bag, piece, pack? I think I'm going to put as pack because it comes in a carton, right? So 1 pack or 1 piece, anyone it's you that fits with what you're selling. I'm going to click pack because it comes in one carton. I'm going to click pack as my unit of measurement. Costing method, first in, first out, last in, first out, average. So I'm going to click on first in, first out and leave it at that. So we're done with our item list. Item has tags included. Okay, fine, leave it at that. Create item. Create item. It's loading. Let's wait for it to load. Still loading. The type field is required. Okay, I think I missed something. Okay, I did not click this even after explaining what it was. So stock, please. I have it in stock. Stock. So create item. Alright, so we have finished creating our item. And if we go here, records, go to products and services, go to manage items, you're going to see my item sitting pretty on the list. Okay, so you can check for categories, check for type, check for all branches. So let's go down, see blenders. So you can see if I scroll down, you see that it has description, blender, type, stock, category, kitchen equipment, and the branch is in Jola Kitchen Store. So this is just what you do. You create the record and then you go to manage item, manage category, manage this, manage that, and you see the list of everything that you have put down. So that is it for creating records for items. Now we're going to go down to unit of measure. You want to create a record for unit of measure. You click on new unit of measure. So as we saw P's, liter, kg. If there's anything you think you need to record and it's not already inside as it's not already showing when you want to list your item, you can put it here. For example, let's say I'm selling hair. I'm not selling hair, but let's say I'm selling hair now. Unit of measure is what? Bundle. Because I'm going to measure my hair in bundles, right? 3 bundles, 2 bundles, and all those kind of things. Abbreviation, I can put BND, but anyhow is a how. So let's just do what? Create unit. Okay, and if you go back, click on products and services, click on manage unit of measure. Manage unit of measure. Guess what you're going to see? Going to see units, kilogram, carton, bag, and you see our bundle sitting down on number 10. So this is a very simple, just take your time and follow what is in the video and you're going to get your Ilobyte software fixed in no time. So that is how to create records for your products and services, and I will see you in the next video.